Hello, Assalamu alaikum, dear students and viewers. This is Farooq Loon again with something new today. As promised, I told you that I'll be doing a video on literary devices. In the last video, we did poetic devices with reference to the poem by Robert Herrick. The name of that poem was To Blossom. So today we have these literary devices. Let's go straight to literary devices, and let me tell you also this that these literary devices are meant for secondary and senior secondary students, and it may also serve purpose for those students who are in their bachelor's and master's. So without wasting any time, let's go straight to objectives first. These are some objectives. I want you to make it clear that at the end of the lesson you are expected to identify the figures of speech and other literary techniques in a text, explain the use of language in literature as well as the formal features and conventions of literature, and use different literary devices in your writing. So let's move further. What are literary devices or literary techniques? They are distinct structures used to add meaning or concrete a more captivating story or poem. ये जो है literary devices शायर या लेखक कह सकते हैं हम, इनको इस्तेमाल इसलिए करता है वो अपनी स्टोरी को या अपनी पोम को खूबसूरत और मजबूत बनाने की कोशिश में इन चीज़ों का इस्तेमाल करता है. लेट्स मूव फर्दर. So first of all, we have sound devices, and to remind you that we won't be doing figures of speech today. It's only sound devices we'll be doing. So we have sound devices. These the words, highlighted words, these are sound devices. First of all, we have alliteration, then assonance, consonants, ephony, cacophony, repetition, rhyme, onomatopoeia. So these are some sound devices that are used in poetry, or we can say in novels and short stories also. First of all, we have alliteration and assonance. They are somewhat related to each other. Ephony and cacophony are also related to each other. We will be seeing in the other slides that will hit across. Okay, we have sound devices. These sound devices are used to reinforce the meaning of poetry. Since poems are originally meant to be read aloud, sound devices help you form visual images and highlight the mood and tone of poetry. Can also be used in stories and novels for the same reason as they are used in poetry, because as we read we hear an inner voice in our heads reading the text to us. So these are sound devices for you. इसमें मूड और टोन होता है. जब हम चीज़ों को पढ़ लेते हैं, लिटरेचर को पढ़ लेते हैं, तो हम फील करते हैं, अंदर से फील करते हैं, और वो आवाज़ जैसी आ रही हो उसको हम साउंड डिवाइसेस कहते हैं. जैसे मैंने अभी दो चीज़ें आपको बोली, मूड एंड टोन. मूड, feeling that the reader gets while reading, and tone, feeling that the writer wants to convey. ये दो चीज़ें होती हैं जो शायर या लेखक अपनी राइटिंग्स में इस्तेमाल करता है. First of all, we have this thing, that's alliteration. So what's alliteration? Alliteration, the repetition of similar sounds, either consonants or vowels at the beginnings of closely spaced words. Example है, suffering stand stays in the sun to keep from having to stutter. So as you see here, uh, S is a repeated sound in the line. S. Also you can see T is also a repeated sound. T, T in the line. So this is alliteration, example of alliteration for you. Let's move further. Another example for excuse me, another example for alliteration is pretty princess busy as a bee. So all these examples are included in alliteration. Then we have assonance. Assonance is the repetition of vowel sounds that form internal rhymes in a line. Example, face days are lazy and wasteful. So here you see a sound is repeated in this line. A, face days are lazy and wasteful. जो vowel sound है a, चाहे वो e हो, o हो, a हो, या कोई भी साउंड हो जो वॉवल हो वो रिपीट अगर हो जाए वर्ड के बीच में तो उसको हम एसोनेंस कहते हैं. Let's move further. So these are some more examples of assonance: tune and food, folks growing old. O is being repeated here. Then we have consonants. As the word suggested, the repetition of consonant sounds usually at the end of the words. So usually at the end of words आप इसको पाओगे, जैसे कि यहाँ पे wash the leash off of mush to keep ash from having a rash. So I will read it again. Wash the leash off of mush to keep ash from having a rash. So यहाँ पे आप देखेंगे जो श साउंड है ये रिपीट हो रही है, इसको ये और ये कॉन्सोनेंट साउंड है, इसको हम consonants कहते हैं. Let's go. There are some more examples of consonants like boat, night, cool, soul. T is being repeated here. Here we have L as being repeated in these two words. Now we have this word, literary device. It's known as cacophony. So cacophony is the use of jarring, unpleasant sounds, usually harsh because the sounds do not go together, meant to convey disorder and would sometimes be hard to pronounce. तो ये जो cacophony है ये उन अल्फाजों को कहते हैं जो शायर या लेखक अपनी राइटिंग पीसेस में डालता है ताकि उसमें एक क्यास दिखे, एक कन्फ्यूजन दिखे, एक डिसऑर्डर दिखे. जहाँ जैसे आप यहाँ पे देख रहे हो, it was brillig and the slithy tows did gyre and gimble in the wave, all mimsy were the borogoves and the mome rathers outgrabe. ये जो मैंने लिया है जैबरवॉकी बाय लिविस ने लिखा है, वहाँ से एग्जाम्पल ली है. तो दिस इज हाउ cacophony is being used in poetry, in stories, in novels. तो उन लफ्ज़ों को कहते हैं जो कानों को खटकती हैं, जो कानों को अच्छा नहीं लगती है, जो सुनकर अच्छा नहीं लगता है, उसको हम cacophony कहते हैं. Let's go to some more, no, not more examples. We have here the letters in bold describe the cacophony. Brillig, slithy tows, gimble, babe, mimsy, borogoves, mome, rats. तो लिविस से मैंने ये लिया है, कैरल जो उसने लिखी थी. Some more examples of cacophony: crawling, sprawling, breaching spokes of stone. Let's go ephony now to ephony now. Ephonies. The use, sorry. Okay. Here we are. The use of devices such as alliteration, rhyme, and assonance meant to create a pleasant experience to the ear, combination of melodious sound. तो इनको हम कहते हैं फनी. इसमें आपका अलिट्रेशन भी आ जाएगा, राइम भी आ जाएगा, एसोनेंस भी आ जाएगा. वो आवाज़ें, वो चीज़ें जो पढ़ने में भी सुनने में भी अच्छा लगे तो उनको हम कहते हैं फनी साउंड्स. लाइक वी हैव Then oars divide the ocean, to silver for a seam, or butterflies or banks of noon leap plashless as they swim. ये मैंने a bird came down the walk by डिकिंसन से लिया है, तो इसको हम एफनी कहते हैं. Some more examples of, not more examples, the words that are in red ink are described as ephony sounds like oars, ocean, silver, seam, butterflies, banks, swim. So they give this taste to the ears and tongue when you read or listen to these sounds. So this is ephony for you. Then we have onomatopoeia. So onomatopoeia is the use of words that mimic the natural sound of what is being described. जितनी भी कुदरती जो आवाज़ें हैं उनको हम जो नकल में हैं उनको हम नाम देते हैं, नकल करके उसको हम ओनोमोटो. जैसे हमारे पास एक बर्ड है कुकू, उसको इसलिए कुकू कहते हैं क्योंकि वो कुकू साउंड प्रोड्यूस करता है. सो मोर एग्जांपल्स इन इंग्लिश आर बज, म्याऊ, बार्क, हिस, स्क्वीक. आई हर्ड द बजिंग ऑफ द बीज एंड द हिसिंग ऑफ द स्नेक्स. The door creaked when I open it. Yeah, the door creaks when I open it. So these are onomatopoeic sounds for you. Then we have this word repetition. The repetition of words or phrases to form rhythm or to emphasize an idea. Example hai, in every cry of every man, in every infant's cry of fear, in every voice, in every band, the mind forged manacles are here. तो लंदन विलियम ब्लेक ने लिखा है, वहाँ से लिया है मैंने ये एग्जाम्पल आपके लिए। तो यहाँ पे जो रेपिटेशन उसको कहते हैं जो वर्ड रिपीट होता हो एक लाइन में, एक वर्स में, एक स्टेंजा में, उसको हम रेपिटेशन कहते हैं। जैसे यहाँ पे सॉरी 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 ओके, यहाँ पे वर्ड इन एवरी इन एवरी इन एवरी इन एवरी लगातार रिपीट होता जा रहा है, इसको हम रेपिटेशन। बट डोंट कंफ्यूज इट विद रिफ्रेन, दैट इज समथिंग some other thing. You can go to the my last video and see there what refrain is. So this is repetition for you. Then we have rhyme. We have some 4 types of rhyme like you see in the slide. So what is rhyme first? The repetition of identical or similar sounds in 2 or more words, most often at the end of lines in a poem. तो उसको हम राइम कहते हैं। लाइन के आखिरी जो लफ्ज़ होते अल्फाज होते हैं, अगर वो मैच करते हैं एक दूसरे के साथ, लाइन्स के एंड पे जो वर्ड्स अगर मैच करते हैं उनको हम राइम कहते हैं। ये जो है हमारे पास ये टाइप्स हैं, फुल राइम्स, स्लैंट और हाफ राइम्स, नियर राइम्स एंड साइड राइम्स। सो दीज आर सम टाइप्स ऑफ राइम। फुल राइम्स क्या होती हैं? Words that sound alike and both the consonant and vowel sounds, all their syllables rhyme. तो फुल राइम, इसको परफेक्ट राइम भी कह सकते हैं, जैसे कि बीच, beach, reach, teach, linger, finger. So these are full rhymes because except the first syllable, each syllable do rhyme with each other. Each, each. Then inger, inger. So these are full rhymes for you. Then we have slant or half rhymes. तो ये क्या होती हैं? वर्ड्स दैट हैव द सेम फाइनल कॉन्सोनेंट साउंड्स बट डिफरेंट इनिशियल कॉन्सोनेंट्स एंड वावल्स। एग्जांपल कॉल, बोल, सेल। सो अगर आप देखें वर्ड्स दैट हैव द सेम फाइनल कॉन्सोनेंट साउंड्स, यहाँ कॉल जो है एल एल पे ख़त्म होता है, बोल एल पे ख़त्म होता है, सेल एल पे ख़त्म होता है, लेकिन दे डू नॉट एक्सक्यूज मी, दे डू नॉट राइम परफेक्टली राइम विद ईच अदर। लाइक यहाँ पे कॉल है, फिर बोल है, फिर सेल है। These are half rhymes that back, rec, tuck, although they end at k but they don't have same sounds. Back, rec, tuck. So still we can include them in half rhymes. Then we have near rhymes. Near rhymes with the same final vowel sounds but different final consonants. Final consonants यहाँ पे different है, इसको हम near rhymes, ये आपस में थोड़ा बहुत मिलते जुलते हैं, तो इसी को हम नियर राइम्स कहते हैं। एग्जाम्पल्स आप देख लीजिए, सोयल, कॉइन, चॉइस, ये एक सेट बनता है। फिर नीचे देखें आप, क्रीन, रेक, टेल। सो ऑल्दो दे डोंट राइम विद ईच अदर बट वी इंक्लूड देम इन नियर राइम्स। देन वी हैव साइड राइम्स, जो देखने में दिखता है कि आपस में मिलते हैं लेकिन असल में मिलते नहीं हैं। वर्ड्स एट द एंड ऑफ वर्ड्स आर यूजुअली स्पेल्ड द सेम but are pronounced differently. Example, love, true, love, true, love, true. So they don't rhyme in sounds like love is it ends at ow and true ends at o. And then we have bow, enough. Although o-u-g-h, o-u-g-h. So this first o-u-g-h is ow and second o-u-g-h has the first sound in it. Then call, appall. So this is all for today. I hope you might have learned something from it. If not, I'll be doing it again for you, inshallah. So in another video, we'll be doing some more poetic devices and figures of speech. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz.